I pulled some initial oracle cards about the person on your mind, and I got confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. Absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. And shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. All right, so it looks like you and this person are likely in some kind of separation here, since we did get the absence card, and they are really missing you. They're very confused about their feelings and where this relationship stands, but I feel like it's because someone got triggered here in regards to responsibilities. So someone kind of felt like, oh, this is an amazing relationship I'm feeling about it, but we're kind of frightened by the responsibilities of being in a relationship and a long-term commitment. And so I think that's what's led to this absence and this confusion. All right, let's get a little bit more about how they're feeling at this very moment. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Wands showing up in the overall energy here, I really feel like this person is going to be slowly making their way back to you. They are feeling like they want another shot. They want a fresh chance. They want the door between the two of you to open once more, a new path to be forged. Now, the Knight of Pentacles does indicate that this person is hoping to take things pretty slow. All right, so whatever happened between the two of you sounds like it was likely fast and furious. And that's what triggered some past wounding with this person. They are deeply regretting what's happened here. We've got the Fool in reverse. So the Fool in reverse indicates to me that they felt like you guys got off on the wrong foot, or you had some kind of false start here. Now, they are on their way back to you with the Eight of Cups reverse. So Eight of Cups is usually about leaving a situation that you do care deeply about, but is no longer serving. In the reverse, it indicates a return. So this person is returning to your life. They are trying to get out of some really negative mindsets. They've been doing a good job at working at that, actually, with the Eight of Swords reversed here. They really want to make sure that they're not overthinking things. And instead, they would love to clear the air with you with the Five of Wands. They really want to make sure that the two of you get off on a fresh start and really work things out together. And they want to make sure that both of you feel like you're coming at this, you're choosing this relationship, not out of any kind of obligation, but because it's something you actually really desire. And so I feel like a lot of the hangups here around responsibility was they didn't want to feel like a burden. They didn't want to feel like a duty. And they were really worried about that. And I'm not sure if it's anything you did specifically. I more feel like this is some kind of wounding from their past where they felt like a burden or they felt like a duty. They were told that by someone in their past, either in childhood or in a previous relationship. And they want to build a solid foundation with you. They likely are going to approach this as, let's start off as friends first and build together from there. Maybe this is somebody that you from work, or you're aware of their presence because of work, either like a customer or something like that. But this does signal, this Three of Pentacles, that they're wanting to build something foundational here with you. All right, so let's see exactly what kind of message is coming from this person, since the Knight does indicate that a message is coming through. I think this person is going to let you know that they've really gone and done some inner reflection here with the Hermit. Now, they could be a Virgo, but doesn't have to be. But basically, they've really gone within and figured their stuff out before coming back to you. And that's exactly what you want. You want someone who is self-reflective, who is willing to go on a healing journey in order to become a better version of themselves, to level up for a really long-term committed relationship. Now, they're feeling like the timing was not great previously when you guys first met, and that might have led to some kerfuffles. But with the Wheel up right now, they're feeling like the timing is good now. So basically their initial message is going to be something along the lines about, I've had time to reflect, I've had time to think, and really I feel like we got off the wrong foot because the timing just wasn't right. But I feel like right now the timing might be right for us. And so it's going to be kind of interesting. I really feel like this is someone who maybe you've been in separation with for quite some time with this kind of conversation. All right, so we got Four of Swords. Four of Swords is a story of a healing journey. So this person has been dead to the world for a while. They've been just not really communicating, not really participating, really just focusing on themselves and how to become a better version of themselves, how to heal any kind of inner wounds, and really just focused on them, which is a really good thing to have been focused on after having a situation that you wanted to work out and not work out. So with the star, they've kept hope alive. And I feel like you're a big part of that hope. They have this huge hope for the future and the love that's between the two of you. They really feel like there's a strong spiritual connection here. And that's a lot of what they're going to communicate to you. They're going to express that the connection between you is incredibly strong. It did bring up some triggering features like we saw in the initial spread, but it helped them believe that they can become a better version of themselves, that the two of you can grow together. And while they were really overthinking things, they're no longer losing sleep over what's happened, right? They've gone ahead and done enough healing work that while this situation upset them at first, they no longer really worry about it. They have released any concerns that they've had. And so really they're in a much better headspace now. So this is amazing. They know that they have to be much more generous than they were previously. So if this person seemed really closed off before, or they seemed really tight-fisted, or they seemed just really not particularly emotionally available, they now realize that you have to give in order to receive, right? Things need to be much more balanced between the two of you. And they see you and this relationship as a form of wish fulfillment, right? They see with Nine of Cups, this is all about just feeling really good and having emotional independence, as well as having your wishes fulfilled. Look at how excited she is, right, in this photo or drawing. And so basically, they really feel like this relationship is meant to really answer your prayers, that the two of you can come together as two independent spirits and really make things happen and make the basis of a rather happy relationship and a happy long-term commitment with each other. All right, wonderful. This is a fantastic message you're going to be receiving from this person. All right, let's find out when you might hear from this person, as well as a little bit about what advice Spirit has for you in regards to this relationship. All right, so as far as timing is concerned, I got two cards falling out. And so Four of Wands would indicate to me that it's anytime in the next 4 days, whereas Four of Swords would indicate to me that it's anytime in the next 4 weeks. So sometime in the upcoming month is when I feel like you're going to really hear from this person. And I love that we get 4-4. So actually you might see some synchronicities before you hear from this person, something like 4 or 4. So 4s might play a big role. Also, I love that the timing cards were the 2-4 cards too, because both of these cards talk about foundations, right? This is the foundation for a new, really solid relationship. Four of Wands is a marriage card even, whereas Four of Swords is a foundation of healing for growth or for mental expression. So we've got this foundation of healing as well as this foundation of a solid relationship. All right, let's get any advice from Spirit for you in regards to this relationship. I really feel like the advice here is telling you that open and honest communication is going to be really important, particularly when we're discussing the past. So really opening yourself up, starting almost fresh with a Page of Swords showing up here. So starting as if you have to get to know each other all over again, I think is going to be really beneficial here. But just really clearly communicating about what happened in the past, what boundaries there might need to be set in order for things to work out this time between the two of you. I really feel like that's kind of a lot of what's happening here. We need to make sure we're going into this with open eyes and that we're being really clear about our intentions. Now, I do want to point out as part of the advice, we actually have a true match on the board. We have a Queen of Pentacles and we have a King of Pentacles. So these are masculine and feminine earth sign energies. So Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus could be important here, but it doesn't have to be. More in that, this is good mother and good father of the tarot. So the Queen of Pentacles, she is known for really caring for herself, for her home, for her family, and then being able to turn around and care for those around her. The King of Pentacles is incredibly generous. He is like the business leader or CEO. He is the kind of man who knows how to build a solid foundation and build wealth. Very stable personalities in both of these. But then he's also very generous with his wealth, very generous with his abundance. And so he's very giving to other people as well. And what's sitting between these two is interesting because we've got the Eight of Cups again in the spread. So the return, as well as the Five of Swords in reverse. So Five of Swords in reverse is about dropping drama, right? Leaving behind a need to control things. So I feel like the advice here is really about being very clear and open and honest and almost childlike, almost starting over type energy in your communication, particularly when it comes to things of the past, but also about how you want to see yourselves going forward. Because both of you have to relinquish control here in the coming together of this relationship. If this return is going to work out, then really you have to be willing to relinquish some control and really collaborate together as a true partnership. But also, I feel like if you can accomplish this, wow, you've got the 10 of Pentacles here as a possible result. All right, the 10 of Pentacles is a card of legacy. All right, so this is not just 10 of Cups. I love 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is happy home, happy family. It's a happy, basically, domestic bliss. The 10 of Pentacles, though, is about generations, right? A relationship or a family meant to stand the test of time. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, you'll see father and a mother and a grandmother or grandfather, and then you'll see dogs and grandchildren and children running around and stuff like that, right? So it's about passing down a legacy from generation to generation. So this is absolutely a connection that is meant to stand the test of time. The big key here is really open and honest communication, almost as if you're meeting again for the first time or just meeting for the first time. And then being really able to drop any kind of control issues that maybe you guys have between each other. And I think this is a beautiful opportunity for a fantastic future together. Wow.